Welcome back, everybody, to another trailer reaction. You're going solo with Jeff this time. You had Kevin yesterday on a different trailer, but we had a brand new trailer drop for Gladiator 2, the new Ridley Scott sequel to a movie that a lot of us didn't feel needed a sequel. And this one stars Pedro Pascal, Denzel Washington, and Paul Mescal. And we're going to get right into it, but I'm a huge fan of the very first one. Love Russell Crowe in it. Joaquin Phoenix is terrific as a bad guy in that one. And it's probably one of the last of the great Ridley Scott movies we've seen. He's had a bit of a drop off over the last few years. Yes, I do like Prometheus, but even I acknowledge that's not like tip top shelf of Ridley. We could have had a better movie. And I'm not even going to talk about the next Alien movie. And then you want to talk about Napoleon. That was good. Was not great. Most of his movies are good. Not great to downright, maybe not so much good anymore. But that said, I love the first movie. I am a big history nut. I went to school for history. I have a degree in history. Yeah, I know, liberal arts degree. But that said, this happened at a time when I was like really big into studying movie history. And this is a sword and sandal epic. And I'm a big fan of this genre, going all the way back to like Spartacus and Ben-Hur. And then we finally get a modern day one with Gladiator. And even though the trailers when the first Gladiator came out made it seem like this was a balls out action movie, it turned out to be just an actually good movie with really great action scenes in it. It really accentuated how good the story was and how it didn't need to rely on over-the-top blood the entire time. You would get that more out of the movie 300, and then what spurned from there with Spartacus Blood and Sand, the TV show on Stars, and then everything that's happened thereafter. But as being a big fan of the first one, I own the original DVD. I have the Blu-ray. I got to double check if there was even a 4K release. I could or could not be wrong about that. It's a little early in the morning. The trailer just dropped like about an hour and a half ago, and I'm still working on my iced coffee here. So that said, we got a trailer. Let's get to it. And yes, I have previewed this just a little bit just to make sure it was working. So I am watching this for the first time with all of you. So let's watch Gladiator 2. Not gonna lie, Denzel looks awesome. You can always count on him at least giving a very good performance at the minimum in almost every movie he's ever done. So I'm excited for him. I thought he was going to be playing maybe just a different character, though. I guess my understanding of the plot of this is just a little outdated. Okay, so we're definitely getting another I was formerly a slave. I am now working to get my freedom and seek revenge. So we're doing a carbon copy Xerox on the first movie. Okay. I mean, I know that's kind of a thing back in this era, and you got to have some sort of catch for the film and try and bring everybody back. You want that feeling of familiarity. Okay, all right. Give it a shot here. I'll still kind of give it a shot. Lay off the Maximus references. If you're going to have this many references, you might as well have had them in the fucking movie. Seriously. Like, okay, you want to do a little at the beginning. You want to do the ring. Okay, you're getting into it a little too much. Yes, it's important that he's in the background of this movie and kind of, referenced, but you start referencing too much, you're making people want to go back and watch the original one instead of seeing this one. And if Russell's not even in this one, then get the fuck out. Well, Gladiator 2, everybody. Hey, what do some of you think? Initially, I want to say the visuals look pretty good. Not digging the soundtrack at all, though. That's kind of, the lyrics match, but the feeling doesn't. It doesn't feel any sort of aggressiveness or grit like the first movie did with its soundtrack. And I know that was more hard rock of like the late 90s, early 2000s. And it just captured that vibe of that era. I don't feel that vibe of this era at all with music and being tied into the movie. I think the trailer house should be shot. I think they gave away just a little bit too much of the movie. That's pretty typical these days. You know, in a 3-minute trailer, we basically got the whole plot, and I do not think they gave away the ending. However, you can almost see how it's going to end. You know, we're going to have a showdown between Paul and Pedro, and which of these guys is going to win? Neither, probably. They're probably both going to die, just like typical Ridley would do with these kind of movies. But, you know, visuals look outstanding. The great scenes, the war scenes, the Coliseum scenes, everything looks good. So I'm pretty impressed with the visuals. Atmosphere seems all right. Plot seems kind of standard. Man, I'm not quite sure what they're doing with Denzel. You have a person of his caliber, and it just seems like he's more of a background character in this movie, and they're highlighting him more than he's probably actually going to be in this movie. I'm wondering if he was only had like location shooting for like a month out of like the 3 months. So maybe he's in like 20 minutes of the movie. That'd be my only concern about this so far. And, you know, everybody else looks decent. Connie looks great. Excellent to see her coming back. And she's going to be the one who's going to be the nostalgia baiting for Maximus. So overall, it looks good. Question is was this really needed? And is it going to be any good? I can only hope it's decent. I am going to go see this one in theaters. But hey, what do the rest of you think? Did you like this? What did you catch that I'm not catching? I mean, this is a very early reaction. I still haven't finished my coffee. And God damn it, it is still Gladiator 2, and it is by Ridley Scott. But honestly, what do some of you all think? Hey, if you like this video, hit the like button down below. And also, subscribe to our channel. Hit the little bell notification. We love to do trailer reactions. We like to have a little fun with headlines. We got a bunch of content on our channel. We even got a video dropping later today reviewing 1989's The Punisher with Dolph Lundgren. And you will... yeah, that's not even a great movie either, but it is a fun one. So check out the review, and we'll see you next time.